So
our first fruit tree is gonna go in the ground
we are planting
now.
our first fruit tree
On this property.
on this land.
First tree, not even the first fruit tree, the first tree.
The first tree we're planting, yeah.
First tree of many to come is gonna go in the ground right now. And
Yep.
I've been sweating a lot digging this hole.
Good.
A little bit rough at the beginning, but I pushed through.
And what kind of
It's
tree?
hard digging in this clay because this clay is wet and it's super heavy.
And what kind of tree are we planting?
Papaya.
Oh, papaya.
So, yeah.
We only have one papaya tree on this land so far, down there.
Yeah.
Down by the pond.
So it's time for some more papaya. So
It's
we'll
time for more.
explain this project in another video, but basically this slope is going to be a food forest mainly based around 3 species: papaya, banana, and cacao.
Ooh.
And then there's going to be a lot of different species in between, but those are going to be the 3 main species of this food forest.
So we can probably quickly explain in this video. So what are we doing? We're going to have these holes.
Well,
like,
yeah, so these sticks in the ground are all on contour. So I'm going to have to share that technique one day because it's super awesome low-tech technique. On contour means that it's level. So they're not straight lines, they go with the contour of the hill. So these are all level. So the trees are going to come on the contour line.
I don't know if you can see the sticks on the GoPro, but yeah, it runs along the contour.
So yeah, the trees are going to all be on those lines somewhere. And the big holes are filled up with a lot of mulch.
Okay.
So that the nutrients cannot flush down the hill. It's going to collect water and nutrients in there. So the trees are going to go in these mulch holes. And then eventually these lines on contour will be dug ditches. And through a pattern of triangles, they will connect all the holes together. And that way you'll have a water system.
So for people who are wondering, why would we be planting on the slope when we have so much flat area to plant?
First of all, it's erosion control.
Okay.
So trees on slopes are super important. Because especially in the jungle, slopes that are steeper than 20%, which this definitely is a lot steeper, they're very prone to erosion. Might not happen today or tomorrow, but one day it might surprise you and the whole slope can come down.
Right.
So so in permaculture they say a slope steeper than 20% should always be forested. And because it's really hard to do anything else with a slope anyways, we figured let's start with a food forest on this slope first, because the rest of the land we're basically still observing.
Yeah, and just to experiment, right? And see what works and see, of course, the whole land we're going to have a design, but we need to observe it first.
We need to put some food in the ground.
But we also want to put some food in the ground and get going. So that's why we're going to do it on this slope, even though it's going to be a monumental task.
Yeah, the digging is quite laborious, especially when you're on a slope.
But we'll get it done.
It's so rewarding. It's going to turn into edible forest, and it's going to be amazing.
Yeah, and it kind of connects with some things we already have. Like we have that avocado tree right there. We have the pineapple patch right there. So it's kind of, and then there's going to be banana, papaya, cacao.
And then all kinds of different species in between.
Like, yeah.
You know, we can plant turmeric and ginger and, you know, some climbers and, yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Too bad these cashew trees weren't still kicking.
I know.
But anyways, first tree plant.
Well,
let's do it. Through the power of video editing, it just got planted like that. I didn't bring my tripod. There she is in the ground. Our first.
Load them all from top.
So how many trees are we going to plant on this land? This is the first of how many?
Thousands, probably.
Thousands? That's crazy. So how long from seed to fruit for papaya?
They say about 6 months.
6 months.
They're fast. So in nature, they're also kind of acting like a pioneer species. So they grow super fast. They don't produce fruit for that many years, because some trees produce fruit for like 50, 60 years or more. This one only for a few years, but they grow fast, they fruit fast, so you can easily...
And you can just use
replant
the
them.
seed from an actual papaya and germinate it and grow a tree like this out of it.
Yeah.
And within 6 months we have fruit. That's pretty incredible.
That is pretty incredible.
There we have it. Oh, it's so cool. All right, peace out. Papaya in the ground.